Sup my dudes, Valkyrja, and today we're going to be doing a whole lot of Bailu bashing. Now, I want to make this clear that I think Bailu's got her really good points. I think there's some really good things to Bailu, namely the revive on her talent, on her passive. This is really nice. The revive is really, really good. That's dope, but screw this skill. Bailu then heals random allies 2 times. Screw this. And this skill alone has cost me runs, and then screw the fact she doesn't have a cleanse. No cleanse or no way to prevent debuffs ends up being pretty impactful whenever you get into later MOCs or whenever you get into more challenging content, because basically everything now applies wind shear stacks, and you just get a ton of damage. I don't even know why the bugs also apply wind shear. I don't know why everything applies wind shear now, but it all applies wind shear. They stack it up, and then you can get absolutely nuked for all your HP, which is where Lynx comes in, and why I say Lynx is better than Bailu. Now, I don't even have E2. I want to make this very clear. This is the big one. This is the very big very big bonus that she gets out of her Eidolons. I think this is better than E4 and E6. I think it's genuinely that good. I think her E2 is literally her best Eidolon. This one's also really, really good, but to me, this is absolutely the best one. Noon of the Portable Furnace. So I'm going to share my build with you guys. Here's the light cone I'm using, Post-Op Conversation. This one's a really good one for her. Increases it wears energy regen by 16% and increases outgoing healing when using the ultimate by 24%. It's good because her ultimate's a burst heal as well as a big cleanse. It makes it really, really nice. You can see I don't have her built up at all yet. I'm already saying she's better than Bailu. If we look at them comparatively, we can see I have a very similar setup to Bailu. In fact, Bailu's a little bit more invested in. So Bailu should be performing better, but Bailu has issues keeping my team alive in MOC 10 side 1 due to the DOT stacking that Lynx can handle because she can wipe the debuffs. Here's what I have. This is something I threw together of pieces I had. I didn't feel like farming for her relics, so I went ahead and just threw stuff together of what I had sitting to the side. Outgoing healing percent, speed, HP. Sprightly Von Whack, that way she can go first. That way she can give Clara, who I'm normally running her with, that way she can give Clara the targeted or the aggro, so Clara can actually do that. Now, I don't think we're seeing Lynx's true power yet, because I do believe her being paired with Clara is basically one of the best combinations you can do with these characters. I do fully believe that. However, I think that once a certain pig lady comes out, once, Numby comes out, I think Lynx is going to get even more value because she's going to be really good at redirecting aggro to Clara, allowing the follow-up attack team to really pop off, which is going to be really massive. It's one of the reasons I'm really, really excited for Topaz, because I do want to focus on a Clara-based team for my second team. I have my Kafka team ready to go. As a matter of fact, I've started slotting Fu Xuan into my Kafka team. I actually think this is a really nice setup. I think Asta is you can kind of swap Asta out, but I think Welt along with Kafka, along with Fu Xuan, is pretty good. You just need some sort of secondary DOT applicator there. I've been testing a bunch of stuff. Bronya is kind of iffy in there. I think Sampo might be good to where we can swap out Welt for Locha, etc. But back to the follow-up team. I think the follow-up squad is going to be very, very strong, and it's going to be one of the teams I really want to heavy focus on. So this is kind of where I'm at. And this is where I think Lynx really, really shines. She's going to shine whenever she can designate a character like Clara, who wants to get hit, or Blade, who wants to get hit. Characters who want to get hit constantly and generate bonuses off of losing HP or taking hits, and basically able to retaliate and do lots of damage. Lynx, I fully believe, has moved Clara up a tier in terms of DPS, simply because now Clara is less RNG dependent. Before, you had to use Clara with March, which using March is not bad, but March is also not amazing. March is just pretty good. That's all there is to it. I think she's a super solid character. She cleanses debuffs, she applies shields, etc. But once this shield goes down, she ends up losing this. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. Provides a single ally with a shield. Greatly increases the chance of enemies attacking that ally. Yeah, there's no turn duration toward this, so I'm assuming once the shield goes down, that they lose the aggro increase. There's no way to actually check aggro. I've tried to test this, but there's no way to check aggro in-game, so I don't know exactly if that's how that works. I'm going to be honest with you guys, but that's how I'm assuming it works because it doesn't mention a turn counter to it. Whereas for Lynx, this is a 100% guaranteed thing for 2 turns. Survival response lasts for 2 turns, increases the chance of them being attacked, which is good for Clara, good for Blade, good for a bunch of people, to the point where I fully believe now Lynx has fully surpassed Bailu in terms of viability. Like I said, I do believe there's some situations where Bailu could potentially be better, namely inside Swarm Disaster, where having that extra revive could be very, very big, because you already want to get that Destruction Blessing that gives you 1 revive, that revives you at 1% HP. So having Bailu's revive per battle on top of it as well could be good in terms of survivability, because it's very easy to get 1-tapped inside Swarm Disaster. Even with Fushuan, I've had Fushuan get 1-tapped. Well, not 1-tapped, it's just, it lined up in a way to where the enemies got 4 attacks in a row. And even versus my speed and agility-based team, she got Goomba stomped. So stuff like that just happens. It just is what it is. But I fully believe that this, like, just is better than Bailu as a whole. Although she does eat nasty, nasty fish. Canned fish is very gross, and she likes to eat it, so that's kind of rough. But other than that, other than her feeding Clara lots of tuna, or canned sardines, whatever nasty that is, she also is able to help Clara regenerate more energy, which is really, really good. She's able to help Clara generate more counters, which is awesome. It makes me want to invest more in my Clara, especially since I already had Clara E2. I get a lot of Claras for some reason. Eventually, this character will be E6. I don't know how many years it'll take. Probably like 2 years, I'm guessing. I will eventually have an E6 Clara, and at that point, I'm going to have a main focus in her. And I think Lynx is going to be a very integral part of that team. I don't see her going anywhere. I see Lynx being a very, very good abundance character from here on out. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about Lynx and how good Lynx is, and why I was talking about it in the video before, or in the videos before she came out, why I think you should summon for Lynx. Because if you don't have that secondary abundance character, if you're only rocking Natasha right now, you need another abundance, Lynx is your girl. She's very, very, very good, especially paired up with Clara, paired up with Blade, etc. If you have somebody to designate aggro to, she's going to be very strong in your team, period. She's just a really good character in general. And then, like I said, the burst cleanse is really nice. This is really, really good. Now, keep in mind, it only dispels 1 debuff. So you might pop and be like, why didn't I get cleansed? Debuffs can stack. You can get multiple instances of the same debuff to where even if you just, remove 1, there's still a second. So just keep that in mind. As far as I know, there's no character in the game yet that fully dispels all debuff currently on the ally. Like, Locha doesn't even do that, right? On his skill. It just dispels 1, right? Restores, yeah, 1 debuff. There's no character in the game yet that fully dispels all debuffs on the ally. So just keep that in mind if you're curious on why the debuff didn't get dispelled. It's because there were multiple instances of it. Other than that, yeah, that's all I want to talk about to you guys today. That's all I wanted to say. Bailu, no longer I have to use the RNG lady. RNG Dragon Girl, Dragon Child, you are gone. I'm sorry, Bailu. What is it? The V Dragons, the Video Vihara. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. They called her back. She's back at the temple being the high priestess or whatever she is. And now we have Survival Girl trying to help you survive. Anyways, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching as always. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think Lynx is better than Bailu or Bailu better than Lynx? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think Lynx better than Bailu personally. I have a lot of play experience on both. I'm tired of using Bailu with the RNG heals. Lynx, much more consistent. She's able to designate aggro. Love her. I think she's going to be a fantastic fit, especially in future teams, as I more and more work on my follow-up based team. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.